Yo, what's good with y'all? Today we're going to react to something very strange, chat. We're going to be reacting to the satisfying end of TikTok's stupidest criminal. Let's see how dumb this criminal quote unquote is, bruh. Let's just see what's going on. Yo, chat, so let's get straight to the video, bro.
To be arrested.
Bet. Let's see what's going on.
Yet his 1.4 million followers failed to help anything, as TikTok's dumbest criminal has been in jail for almost a full year. To introduce the type of guy he is, Icy White was employed before TikTok.
Had a job, I worked at McDonald's.
Yet a
Bro's a zest ball, dude. Bro is a zest ball. He's not gonna, he might not really, you know what I'm saying? He might not have a problem going to prison.
Family member exposed him, stating
he
worked there for a week and showed up one day and they were like, "Why are you here?" He found out the previous day he showed up to work.
What are y'all talking about,
so
chat?
high on Xanax that he got fired, and he didn't remember any of it. Thankfully for Wyatt, however, a work ethic wasn't needed for his genre of TikTok.
Zesty hat pose. Wait, is bro just a zest ball though? So never mind. Can I roast him? Is that bad? Yeah, I think it's bad.
Man who was attracted to women.
If I had a girlfriend, hair, nails, new bag. Because
roll the other side. I'm
my girl. I'll be so proud to have a girlfriend.
I'm confused.
Be obsessed with her.
That was his very first TikTok, and it gained over 8 million views, fueled by people wondering if he was actually telling the truth. Icy White fed into this to achieve a repeat audience, with videos as simple as people who don't understand that I can be femme and still like girls, giving him hundreds of thousands of likes. Wait,
he might be on a method though. He might be on a little method though. He might be on a method, chat. Someone is literally shooting outside. Literally somebody is shooting outside, dude. But bro might be on a little method though. Dead up. They might be on a little method. Hey.
Let's
see if he makes some brain.
I am the king of gambling.
And then scolded the audience because they weren't as rich as him.
I make $800,000 a year. You're not even near my
Watch Guppy's stream. Chat is
tax bracket. Google me. You can see my net worth.
Maybe White had an ego as he'd previously been in jail.
And I've been to jail like multiple times.
Which
bro been to jail, thought he was hard. You're not hard, dude. The only I'm gonna say it. You were straight taking meat, you fruity eyeball.
Quickly realized
I'm only canceled for saying that. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Because a user named KD Nail Artistry uploaded a TikTok explaining she was the one who did Wyatt's nails, and he agreed to pay me from the start at a price of $200 for 3 different sessions. Well, rather than paying, he wrote me a check from a closed bank account. He also knew I was in nail school at the time, so not only was Wyatt a total scumbag, but it also seemed—
oh shoot, that's the one dude from the— if you guys know, you guys know. Sage, would you—
he wasn't as rich as he professed. Despite this, Wyatt only kept on bragging.
Gee, I sure do look like the disappointment of the family. But isn't it funny how I make the most money? Sit down.
Believing that you'll get much further in life by cutting off all the toxic people and focusing on becoming the main character. Wyatt seemed—
yo, Monty,
went against his own advice and began dating a girl named Moore, with whom he started to spend irresponsible amounts of money.
Okay, so baby got her Benz.
This is an actual relationship, chat. Is she a transformer or not?
Hey, you know, I had to get me one too. Stop playing. We some Benz babies now.
Wyatt had his
I'm like low-key cringing, bro.
Mercedes wrapped in hot pink, while Moore's Mercedes was crashed within a month, introducing everyone to Wyatt's terrible driving history. He had to move out of California solely because of driving offenses.
The reason why I went to Florida was because I couldn't drive here. I had like so many traffic tickets and like driving on suspended license.
Okay, bro. She does not look like a monkey.
Everything. So I went to Florida and I got my license, and it was perfectly fine.
And would upload an old video of his own road rage incident, trying to look tough with the title "Don't Play."
Bro, this dude is like one of those wannabe like L vid. This is a good vid. What you mean it's a cool vid? Bro is trying to be one of those like, y'all know, like back then on IG, like the freaking crash out dummies. Like he's trying to be one of those, bro. Like you're not one of them, though.
Wyatt was clearly
I guess it's working though. It might have worked. Maybe I'm doing something wrong.
And normally I'm not that nice. Normally it doesn't matter who you are. I will be like, shut the f up. I don't want to hear about that. Please stop talking about that. Next subject.
And nothing solidified this more than a video he accidentally posted. He'd already given the audience a tour of his house, but it was specifically on this house's front walkway that he'd kick his girlfriend out by throwing away all of her possessions. friends. Wyatt claimed the video was posted accidentally, and the couple quickly reconciled, but the pink Mercedes seen back in the tour was about to be another problem. 25 days after getting the car, he'd post this TikTok looking all bruised and battered, which came with a tweet reading, "I'm gonna get some rest and try and recover. My face is in so much pain and the rest of my body." Wyatt then gave some context.
He done got knocked out.
White hillbillies attacked him unprovoked.
I was hate crimed in Florida. I was attacked by 2 men. My car was stuck between like a Chick-fil-A line. They backed me in so that they could both.
But you chose this route. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta say it. You chose this route, twin. I ain't gonna cap. You chose the route.
Attack me.
Describe like what they look like older men,
Big,
like our age.
fat hillbilly in like a white pickup truck. That's what they look like. And I'm in a pink Mercedes with this type of nails.
Yeah.
And when he called to report the hate crime, police beat him further because he didn't take off his seatbelt.
Gosh, should I do a story time about how I got ripped out my Mercedes and my ass beat for trying to take my seatbelt off when they tell me to get out the car?
Wyatt had filmed his own snippet of the incident.
I can't take the seatbelt off? You need to show some respect.
Posting only what made him look like a victim, with the caption, "Sunrise County Police in Broward County."
I was in Broward. I was literally there. They could have got me. This could have been me. See, look. This could have been me, man. And who knows what would have happened, bro, if it was me, bro. Luckily, nothing, bro. Luckily, it wasn't me, dude.
Ambushed me in my neighborhood
It
hours
out.
after I had called for help in a road rage incident earlier in the
God.
day. They didn't send anyone to help me, but came to
wish
my
they
house
did.
hours
Too
later
bad it
and
wasn't-
held me at gunpoint.
What do you
This
mean?
is not okay. Wyatt was clearly the victim here,
Okay.
right? Well, later that day, TMZ posted their own article. TikTok star Icy Wyatt arrested for battery on police officer, which clarified he was booked on Monday night for 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, 1 count of aggravated
Bro was the crash out. They was not crashing. Bro was the crash out, chat. Nobody was crashing out. He was the crash out.
with a deadly
Call it
weapon,
4K, buddy.
1 count of battery on
We
an
gotta see how
officer,
this
and 1
turns
count
out all
of
the way.
resisting arrest. Wyatt's
Cops don't
innocence
answer
was
anymore?
suddenly in question, yet he
bad it
continued to
wasn't you.
claim I was the
Bro, what?
victim. This was in self-defense, also adding I didn't batter the police. I was handed my phone, and then another officer ripped it out of my hand, and because I didn't release it right away, he said I assaulted him. On TikTok, Wyatt maintained it was all
What happened to the B&B after the stream? So, yep, they pretty much, they try to give us fees. Bro, it was cooked, bro. The account's trying to get us count banned and everything, bro. The B&B situation's freaking messed up, bro.
police's
For real.
fault.
The rumors are not true.
I'll talk more about
There
it
will be
soon.
several news stories coming out soon about what actually happened. The
His
police
girl kind of look good, though. I ain't gonna lie.
were in many wrongs.
Until the body cam footage
Oh, is
was
that a trend? I
publicly
don't even know.
released.
It's just
To
like a
nobody's
chocolate
surprise,
milk.
Wyatt wasn't actually hate crimed. It began with him parked in the middle of the street, yelling at a random lady, leading the 2 white hillbillies to stand up for the woman. They politely told Wyatt to get back in the
How did
car,
he
stop
bag that?
blocking traffic, to
I'm
which
saying,
Wyatt
bro.
responded
Is
by
that the
pistol
method?
whipping them, throwing
Hey,
a drink
is
on
he
their
the
car,
method?
and driving erratically in front of
The
them.
one where people was out. I can't disclose that
Almost
information.
hitting a lady with her
it's a-
infant
it's a
baby
criminal,
as he sped
file going on
away
right now,
from the
so about that,
scene.
so
In a
talk about it.
beautiful display of stupidity, Wyatt then called police himself, reporting, "I just pulled over because somebody
Yo,
just tried to
Sage.
kill me in the car."
Okay, chat, hold on. Let's just peep out this freaking this chat. Yo, Sage, hold on. Nah, let's read this real quick, chat. Let's point this out real quick. I'm reacting to a vid, and bro says, "Yo, Sage, why is everyone moving out of the AMP house?" Dude, do you think I know? I don't know, dude. Am I in AMP? I'm not in AMP. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I think they're going to New York though, for real. On a real note, they're going to New York. That's why. I think
This
they're going
truck
to New
came
York
up
for
and
like
tried
a
to
month or
cut me
something.
off, so I pulled over to the next lane,
Look at
and
this
again
PewDiePie
he's trying to
chat.
swerve
Okay.
into my lane and tried to hit the car, yet this is actually what he'd done to them. Wyatt then continued lying,
AMP house
and then
has
I
dead
had
bodies,
4
okay.
guys jump out of the car and say, "We're gonna beat the crap out of you and stuff," failing to
shoot.
include that he'd pistol whipped them after.
Yo!
After speaking with these hillbillies, police discovered the truth, showing up at Wyatt's house to arrest him, where he'd speak the infamous
Look,
line, "Y'all don't know who I am."
You look like everyone in AMP. Okay, bro.
Wyatt maintained
talk about
I
the video?
didn't hit
Like, come on.
nobody, claiming his girlfriend was there to confirm his story.
So my girlfriend can't be a witness to.
Was she with you?
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, we can talk to her when she gets here.
Moore then showed up to tell her side, yet it was later shown by this frame that Moore wasn't even there at the time. Wyatt's final defense of having a gun was because he drove a bright pink car who is famous online and gets messed with on the freeways all the time, as if it's been a lifelong issue, and he didn't just buy the car 4 weeks before. He added, "I have millions of followers. People make this stuff up all the time," to which the cop responded,
"Bro, try to act like you got swatted." Bro, try to act like you got swatted. Dude, you is not a streamer. You is not a streamer like me, bro. Like, you don't get swatted. Like,
everybody knows who you are.
Prompting Wyatt to add, "I have 58
nobody get an idea. Nobody get
followers.
ideas.
Everybody who's been on TikTok or Instagram has seen who I am." Before
I've
spending
never
the
seen this
night
guy
in
in a while.
jail, Wyatt bragged about his jewelry.
You know this is an $80,000 chain I'm wearing next to your person, right?
Being released the following day and
brother. This dude actually said this to the cops. You're getting... What if I...
posting a celebratory TikTok.
You can't get
I've
rid
never
of
seen
me,
this guy.
bitch.
Yeah, me neither, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not going nowhere.
Wyatt then called the paparazzi on himself to claim the "don't you know who I am" phrase was referring to him being the one who called police.
I called the police and told them that this whole altercation happened. So when they pulled up, I said, "Don't you know who I am?"
He's the one who
Don't you know who?
Bro was clip farming. Ah, he got us. He was clip farming.
Bragging about his followers was
He was
due
clip
to
farming.
his head injury.
I'm not slurring my words until they slam my head on the ground. Then I'm like,
shoot.
I have 58 million followers.
Which was covered by a brand new tattoo of his girlfriend's name on his face.
Bro's
Despite
wildin'.
treating
Yeah,
the
he's
arrest
cooked.
like one massive joke, Wyatt was in serious trouble.
Bro, put it in.
So, yeah.
Bro changes to pink cuffs. Hey, W editor.
Yeah, I might be facing 20 years in prison.
20
because of
years?
this thing.
Yet he'd still post TikToks such
What?
as this one.
All right, y'all. Do y'all think I should get this 2021 Range Rover or should I get a G-Wagon?
Leading to many comments mocking him. If I were facing up to 20 years, I don't think looking for a new vehicle would be
Oh,
at the
God.
top of my list
2022.
of things to do.
Oh, shoot. Is bro booked?
Additionally,
We gotta
because
see if bro's
Wyatt was
booked.
now awaiting trial,
If I got pulled over, I could get the maximum sentence, 10 years.
leading to a TikTok beef with his very own mother. She simply
Dude.
gave Wyatt the most obvious
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. His mom looking like a teacher.
advice ever.
Hear me out, hear me out.
She's like, well, you know
Am
you're
I
not
cooked?
supposed
Am I
to be
cooked?
driving. If
Am
you
I
get
cooked?
pulled over, you're
I'm
gonna
not
go
the
to
only one,
jail
right?
for 10 years. Blah, blah, blah. And
Tell
I'm
me.
like, girl, can
Let
we
me
talk
know.
about this another time? Like, I'm really not trying to hear about this. She's like, okay, well, I'll talk to you about it later. Then I'm like, no, I don't ever want to talk to you about it unless I bring it up because that's something that triggers me.
leading to their relationship completely falling apart.
Oh, shoot.
They'd publicly argue back and forth about anything and everything, although Wyatt failed to take any of her advice. Because during this period of waiting for his sentence, Wyatt's
That's the
stepdad
eye.
proudly announced he got into an altercation and keyed a car while he was out on bail. As a result, Wyatt was rearrested to be jailed until his trial, predicting just beforehand he wouldn't be in for long.
I'm looking at probably a month's time and $10,000.
However, 3 months passed without a word about his trial, and his plan to work out every day didn't exactly happen,
Because I'm gonna just be working out the whole time.
as he'd tell his girlfriend via jail phone he'd gained 40 pounds or 18 kilos. In the process, Wyatt was facing other issues,
Have you gotten in a fight since you've been in there?
I was attacked.
as Moore finds out Wyatt
He was
will be
attacked.
serving at
He's been attacked, bruh. But I thought he was the savage though.
least 2 years.
I know I was being delulu, like thinking that this was gonna be like quick and easy and that you were gonna be home soon. The reality is
Tough.
just like very much like hitting
That's
me now.
tough.
Despite this, Moore had Icy Wyatt tattooed on her
Yo, that's
neck,
crazy.
live streaming the session during which she'd get a call. On the
insane.
phone was a debt collector asking for payments on a mattress. They've got all this money apparently, but can't buy a mattress outright. Wyatt's mum then revealed they had payments on
He's
their
probably fights
cars,
like a
making
girl.
it obvious they'd financed their whole
Probably.
life and were
Maybe.
pretty much broke. 2 months ago, Wyatt vocalized being worried about the cost of a phone call, while his 40-pound weight gain has turned into 70.
I gained 70 pounds since I've been here. Can you believe that? I've gained almost 100 pounds.
As a last-ditch effort, Wyatt
How does that happen when you're in jail though? Don't you got like nothing else to do, but like work out, bruh?
sent the judge a letter stating, "I feel absolutely terrible and ashamed for the way I handled things with these people. I'm not the type of person to hurt anyone or vandalize people's property. That just isn't who I am or who I want to be," but the judge didn't buy it. Icy Wyatt's still yet to be convicted, having spent 12 months in prison and lost
Dang.
absolutely everything, simply because he couldn't hold his anger.
Tough. Bro, thought he was him. Found out he was her.